In this video, we're going to learn a very important idiom. I'm broke. And as you can see, I'm broke means I have no money. Okay, I'm broke. Very common idiom, very easy to learn idiom. Let's take a look. Here it is. I'm broke. All right, you have to be careful. You can only use broke. A lot of my students say broken. They say, I'm broken. And sometimes they say, I'm break or I'm going to break. These are wrong. Don't say I'm broken. Don't say I'm break. Okay, it's only I'm broke. I'm broke. I have no money. All right, another example. My brother is broke. My brother is broke. My brother has no money. And the last example. After I pay my bills, so my bills every month, I have to pay my phone bill, my cable TV bill, my power bill. So after I pay all my bills, I'm broke. I have no money. All right, so to help you understand, let's look at a few example dialogues. Okay, let's look at the first one. My friend says, Hey Robin, can I borrow some money? Sorry, I'm broke. The second example. Robin, let's take a trip to Busan this weekend. Oh no, I can't. I'm broke. And the last example. My mom says, Don't spend your money so fast. Why not? You're going to be broke soon. Okay, I hope you understand very clear now what I'm broke means. It means I have no money. All right. Again, very easy to learn, very easy to use. I hope you have confidence using it now. So the next time someone asks to borrow some money from you and you don't want to lend money, you just say, I'm broke. All right. That's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin and I am not married, but I'm going to teach you two idioms that mean to get married. All right, now the first one is tie the knot or to tie the knot. Now to tie the knot means the same as to get married. All right, now remember it's an idiom, so don't think about the words in the idiom. Tie the knot, okay? You're just going to be confused. All you need to know is tie the knot is a common idiom and it means the same as to get married. All right, so let's take a look at just one example here. I will tie the knot next week. Okay, so again, it's an idiom. Don't focus on the words tie a knot. Don't focus on that. It is just an idiom that means to get married. So I will tie the knot next week is exactly the same as I will get married next week. All right, let's look at a few more examples. Okay, let's look at the first example for tie the knot. To find happiness, you must tie the knot. Okay, so someone said that to find happiness, you must get married. Let's look at the next example. Tammy and Steve are tying the knot at the church. Okay, so Tammy and Steve are getting married at the church. And the last example. After dating for 5 years, we finally decided to tie the knot. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good understanding of tie the knot. Let's move on to the second idiom. The second idiom is get hitched. Now, get hitched is not as common as tie the knot, but it is pretty common, so you should know it. So again, get hitched means get married, okay? They mean the same thing. So let's take a look at my example here. Steve got hitched last week. Okay, so instead of get hitched, I'm using the past tense got because it's last week. got. Steve got hitched last week. So we have the word hitched. It's an idiom. Don't think about the meaning of hitch. It has no meaning. Don't focus on the word. Just focus on what this means. And this means get married, all right? So Steve got married last week, all right? Let's look at a few more examples. Okay, let's look at the first example for get hitched. They just got hitched last Sunday. Okay, so they just got married last Sunday. The next example, Sally is getting hitched next week. Okay, so Sally is getting married next week. And the last example, I'm scared. I may never get hitched. Okay, so this person's scared. They may never get married. Okay, so we have a good understanding of tie the knot and get hitched. Again, they mean the same thing, to get married. I'm not sure when I will get hitched. Hopefully I'll tie the knot sometime soon. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you a very special and fun expression to use, eye candy. Now, eye candy is a little bit common, okay? And it's very easy to learn, very easy to understand, very easy to use. And I'm sure you'll learn it very quick, okay? So what does eye candy mean? Well, simply, eye, of course, means your eye. And candy is some treat we usually give to children, something sweet and delicious. Now, also, you should give candy to your girlfriend on White Day. That is candy. So when we bring these two words together, eye and candy, eye candy, that means something is sweet and delicious for your eye, okay? Well, another way to explain that is you like to look at something, okay? You like to look at beautiful, attractive, and pretty things. Those things are eye candy, all right? Now, both things and people can be eye candy. Now, I'm going to explain here. I have two examples. The first example, your car is eye candy, okay? So I'm telling someone your car is eye candy. That means their car is very attractive, very nice looking, okay? When I look at it, I think, wow, it's very, very beautiful, very nice car. So I'm going to describe it as eye candy. Your car looks good. My eyes like it. The second example, she is eye candy. Okay, now this is a thing, but most of the time we describe people as eye candy. Now I'm a man, so I will probably describe women as eye candy. She is eye candy, so she is hot, she is sexy, she is very attractive. I like to look at her, all right? I want to look at her. She is eye candy. So usually Hollywood movies and TV shows, they get a lot of actors and actresses that are eye candy, okay? The men have lots of muscles, very handsome, so when you're watching the show, you're very interested in them. They are eye candy. Same with the women, very beautiful and sexy women, they are eye candy. So like Girls' Generation, okay, that's a very popular K-pop group, they are eye candy. The men like to watch them sing and dance. All right, to understand eye candy a little bit better, let's take a look at a few examples. All right, so the first one, Megan Fox was hired as eye candy for Transformers. Megan Fox was hired as eye candy for Transformers. I'm enjoying all of this eye candy at the beach. There are many girls wearing bikinis. I'm enjoying all of this eye candy at the beach. There are many girls wearing bikinis. I come to this bar because the bartenders are eye candy. I come to this bar because the bartenders are eye candy. Okay, so those were some simple examples of how to use eye candy. As I said before, very easy to use, very easy to understand, and a fun expression. All right. to me in Korea, when I watch TV or movies, I like to see Kim Tae-hee. Okay, whenever I see her, I'm very attracted to her. I like to watch her. She is certainly eye candy for me. All right. So again, it's a very good expression. I hope you use it, and I'll see you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about a very common, important, useful slang, sucks. Okay, you must know it. It is so common. You probably already heard it in American TV or movies. All right, now suck or sucks is not a bad word, but it is slang, and it is a little bit rude or impolite. So you should only use it with your friends, okay? Be careful using suck or sucks. Now, before we talk about the meaning of suck or sucks, let's look at the grammar. Now, the grammar is where most of my students make the mistake using it, okay? So you have to follow this. I suck, you suck, we suck, they suck, all right? She sucks, he sucks, it sucks, X sucks. What's X? Well, X is maybe someone's name, like Steve sucks, or some book, this book sucks, all right? So we have to follow this grammar. You know, it is a verb. These are the rules for using a verb. Never say, they sucks. Okay, some of my students, they sucks. That sounds very strange, okay? Don't do that. She suck, she suck. Oh, don't do that. That is terrible, okay? They suck, she sucks. Okay, be very clear and careful with the grammar, please. All right, let's look at the meaning of suck. There are two main meanings. The first one, you're not good at something, okay? You're not good at doing something. You're terrible. And my example here, I suck at math. I suck at math. So this means very simply, I'm terrible at math, okay? I suck at math. So after suck, you probably want at. This means I'm not good at this subject. I suck at math. So remember the grammar, I suck, I suck. The next one, he sucks at French. He sucks, okay? So he sucks at French, he sucks at French, okay? He's not good at French, okay? So you're not good at something, you suck. The other meaning, you don't like something, okay? You're very disappointed, you don't like something. This movie sucks, okay? This movie we would put under the X category. This movie sucks. This movie sucks. This movie is terrible. This sucks. It sucks. Okay? Many ways to express you don't like the movie. Homework sucks. Of course, homework sucks. I hate homework. I don't like homework. Homework sucks. All right, so that's the two meanings of sucks. All right, you got to be very careful using suck or sucks. Follow the grammar. It's very good to use, very useful. Let's look at some examples right now. All right, here are the examples. The first one, you suck at playing basketball. You're terrible. You suck at playing basketball. You're terrible. The next example, this food sucks. Do you have some other food? This food sucks. Do you have some other food? The next example, my new iPhone sucks. It has too many problems. My new iPhone sucks. It has too many problems. The next example, your car sucks. It is dirty and old. Your car sucks. It is dirty and old. The next example, my job sucks. I will quit soon. My job sucks. I will quit soon. And the last example, this restaurant sucks. Let's go somewhere else. This restaurant sucks. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, so I hope you have an excellent understanding of how to use suck or sucks. Make sure you know the grammar, and I just want to talk about that again because so many of my students say it wrong. They want to express something is bad, so they say this suck. Oh, this suck. Okay, this is so wrong, and you sound silly. Okay, you sound stupid when you use wrong grammar with this slang. So you got to be careful. This has to be sucks. This sucks. This sucks. That S is so important. Okay, don't forget it. And you want to insult someone. You want to say a bad thing to someone, and you say, you sucks. Okay, if you said you sucks to me, I'm not angry, I'm laughing. Okay, because it's so funny because you're using wrong grammar. You sucks. That's funny. It has to be you suck. Okay, so if you want to say something bad to someone, you suck, and they're going to be very angry. If you say you sucks, they're laughing at your grammar. Okay, be careful with this grammar. It's a good slang word to use. You must know it. Okay, so good luck, and I hope you learned a lot in this video. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about two very easy idioms. The first one is a piece of cake, and the second one is as easy as pie. Okay, so one uses the word cake and one uses the word pie. Now, cake and pie are both very delicious food, but the idioms are not talking about food. Let's take a look at the first one. It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. Okay, so that's an idiom. Again, idioms, the meaning and the words don't match. So the word here is cake, but the meaning is very different. It's not talking about cake. So what does this idiom mean? It's a piece of cake. Well, very easy. It's easy. Okay, so it's a piece of cake is the same as it's easy. Let's look at my second example sentence. Riding a bicycle is a piece of cake. Okay, so riding a bicycle is, again, a piece of cake is easy. Riding a bicycle is easy. Okay, so this first idiom is a piece of cake. It's very easy. Let's look at some more examples. The first example dialogue. Did you do your homework? Sure, it was a piece of cake. The second example dialogue. How did you do on the test? It was a piece of cake. I got A+. And the last dialogue. How's your new job? It's a piece of cake. Those examples were a piece of cake. Let's move on to the second idiom. All right. It's as easy as pie. So as easy as pie, we're not talking about cake anymore. We're talking about pie. We have to say as easy as pie, but has the same meaning. If you say it's as easy as pie, it's easy. Okay, it's very easy. Now, you can already see it uses the word easy. Why it says as pie, I don't know, but it's an idiom. It just means it's easy. Okay, so it's easy as pie. Riding a bicycle is as easy as pie. So again, as easy as pie, easy. Okay, don't forget to say the as easy as pie. All right, so let's look at some more examples. All right, the first dialogue. That math test was difficult. It was as easy as pie to me. The second dialogue. Did you finish your work? Yes, it was as easy as pie. And the last dialogue. Can you speak English? Yes, speaking English is as easy as pie. Those examples were as easy as pie. Okay, very easy. So again, the two idioms. It's a piece of cake. It's as easy as pie. They're idioms. Remember, they're not talking about cake. They're not talking about pie. These idioms both mean something is very easy. Again, they're very common. Okay, so you should know them, but also don't confuse them. Don't mix them up. Never say, it's a piece of pie. Okay, that's wrong. It's a piece of cake. And never say, it's as easy as cake. Oh, that sounds terrible. It's wrong. It's as easy as pie. Don't confuse them. All right? I hope you learn them. I hope you know them. And I hope you can use them. That's it. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we're going to talk about two slang using the word John. Okay, now before I talk about the slang John, I'm going to talk about the name John. Okay, it's a very common name around the world, John, and it usually comes from Jonathan. Jonathan is the full name, so when someone is born, they're given the name Jonathan, but that's very big. So most people will just say, hey, John, okay? So it's a very common name, but it is also slang that means something else. And let's take a look at the first slang. I have a sentence here. I need to go to the John, all right? Now, when it's a capital J, a big J, it is a name of a person. But this is a small j, okay? We know it's not the name of a person. And I need to go to the John. This is slang for a place. Okay, what place? I need to go to the John. Well, this John means the restroom or the washroom. I need to go to the John. Okay, very common slang that means I need to go to the restroom. All right. The second sentence, very similar. I am sitting on the John. Okay. Again, I'm not sitting on a person, John. This is slang. And this John means the toilet or the toilet seat, okay? I am sitting on the toilet seat. So, I need to go to the John and I am sitting on the John. Both of them, this slang is talking about the toilet, all right? Again, it's very common. You can hear it in America, around the world, and you should know it. Let's look at a few more examples of this slang term, John. All right, so the first example dialogue. Excuse me, where is the John? It's over there. Thank you. The second example dialogue. Where are you going? I need to use the John. And the last example dialogue. There's no toilet paper in the John. Here's some tissue. Thanks. All right, let's look at the second slang term for John. I have two example sentences here. This John is a person. Their name is not John. It's just slang to mean a type of person. So my two sentences, the first one, a John is lonely, okay? And the second one, police caught many Johns, okay? This John is also a little bit bad. Like the previous slang, John is toilet. This John means, it's slang that means someone, a man, it's never a woman, a man who is on the street trying to buy sex from a sex worker, okay? So if the man is on the street trying to buy sex from a sex worker, we call him a John. Okay, so as I said, a John is lonely. They're looking on the street. They're trying to get some female to have sex with them. And of course, that is illegal to try and get sex from a female on the street. So police caught many Johns. Okay, they caught many guys doing that. It's an illegal thing. So this is the second use of the slang term John. Let's take a look at a few examples of this one. All right, the first one. There are many Johns on the street tonight. There are many Johns on the street tonight. The next one. The John was arrested after trying to buy sex from two girls. The John was arrested after trying to buy sex from two girls. And the last example. All Johns have their real names published in the newspaper. All Johns have their real names published in the newspaper. So that's the two slang use of John. Again, if you need to go to the toilet, you just say, I need to go to the John, or you could ask, where is the John? All right. And the second meaning of John, the John slang, of course, is the guy who's looking to buy sex on the street. I hope you're not a John. Anyway, so those are the two slang terms using John. That's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about a very common and popular slang, awesome. Okay, now awesome is slang. We shouldn't use it in any formal writing like essays or business emails, okay? It is slang. So it's a spoken word. Also, it's a very casual word, so we should use it just with our friends. What does awesome mean? Well, it's a very positive word to describe someone or something. Very positive. So someone or something is cool, great, impressive, wonderful, amazing, fantastic. All of these words put together, that is awesome. All right. Very, very positive. So let's take a look at two examples here. He is awesome. He is awesome. All right. So you're describing someone as really, really cool and great. He is awesome. This movie is awesome. This movie is awesome. Okay. So you really like the movie. It's really impressive, wonderful, great movie. This movie is awesome. All right. So that's how we use awesome. But there's a stronger expression using awesome, and that is using totally awesome. Okay. So in this sentence, my trip was totally awesome. Totally is used to emphasize awesome. So very, very awesome. This is a very strong expression. Totally awesome. Okay. So if something is really, really, really amazing and great, you want to say totally awesome. So let's take a look at some examples now so you can understand awesome better. Let's look at the first example. This samgyeopsal is awesome. This samgyeopsal is awesome. And the next example. I'm getting married. That's awesome. I'm getting married. That's awesome. The next example. My teacher is totally awesome. He always plays games. My teacher is totally awesome. He always plays games. And the last example. This is awesome weather to go to the beach. This is awesome weather to go to the beach. I'm awesome. Oh, hey. Well, I hope you have a better understanding of how to use awesome, totally awesome. Be careful where you say these words. Remember, they should be said in just a casual situation. And of course, never write these words. Anyway, that's awesome. And I hope you liked this totally f***ing awesome video. Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the idiom, it's raining cats and dogs. All right. Now, this is example of a perfect idiom. Okay, it's a good example of an idiom. And remember, an idiom means the words in the expression or the sentence does not match the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so idioms are very difficult to understand sometimes. So let's look at this again. It's raining cats and dogs. So the words in the sentence does not match the meaning of the sentence. If you just looked at the words, it's raining cats and dogs, that means it's raining cats and dogs, okay? So you got to be careful with idioms. Don't focus on the words. So it's raining cats and dogs. What does that mean? Well, that means, very simply, it's raining a lot, okay? There's a lot of rain. So when someone says it's raining cats and dogs, of course, that does not mean it's raining cats and dogs. It just means it's raining a lot. Now, this is a very fun idiom to use, and it's very common. And there's one more thing I want to tell you about this idiom. Okay, so it's raining cats and dogs, as I said, is a really fun idiom to use when it's raining a lot. All right, but I'm going to teach you another joke we can use or say when someone says it's raining cats and dogs. Now, look at my dialogue. It's a little bit difficult to understand, so listen carefully. Person A says the idiom. It's raining cats and dogs. Now, person B says a joke. He replies, and this is a common reply as a joke, don't step in a poodle. Don't step in a poodle. Okay. Now, why is this funny? Well, it's a little bit difficult to understand because first you have to understand what a pun is. Now, a pun is a word with that can have two meanings. And the pun in this sentence is poodle. It has two meanings. Now, it's raining cats and dogs. That means it's raining a lot. So when it rains a lot, on the ground or on the street, some water collects, okay? Now, that is called a puddle, okay? So when it's raining and there's some water, you can step in the water, that is called a puddle, okay? So when it's raining, you don't want to step in the puddle, but he's telling a joke. It's raining cats and dogs, don't step in a poodle. Okay, so he should say, don't step in a puddle, the water, but as a joke, he says, poodle, don't step in a poodle. Now, why does he say that? Because it's raining cats and dogs. And the poodle is a type of dog. So if it's raining cats and dogs, don't step in the poodle. Okay, it's just a joke. Okay, anyway, the common idiom, it's raining cats and dogs. Feel free to use that. It's very common. Everyone knows it. Some people might add this joke. It's not so funny, but it's just a joke. All right? I hope you understand. See you next time. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the idiom nature's call, or sometimes it's said as the call of nature, okay? Now, this idiom means one thing, and that means if someone said that, they need to go to the toilet. They need to go to the restroom, all right? So they don't want to say directly, I need to go to the toilet. That might sound a little bit rude, okay? So they use this idiom to be more polite, and it's a little bit funny, okay? Nature's call, or the call of nature. Let's take a look at a couple of dialogues here. So maybe I'm at a party and I have to go to the restroom. So I stand up and someone asks me, where are you going? Okay. I don't want to say I'm going to the toilet. That sounds a little rude. So I could just say nature's call. Okay. And then that person would understand I'm going to the restroom. Okay. Instead of nature's call, sometimes some people will say nature's calling, okay? That's okay too. Nature's call, nature's calling. All right, let's move on. My teacher asks, why are you late? Why are you late? I had to answer the call of nature, okay? This one looks a little more complicated, but they mean the same thing, okay? So why are you late? I had to go to the restroom. He doesn't want to say that, or she doesn't want to say that, so they say, I had to answer the call of nature, all right? And then the teacher would understand, oh, they were in the restroom, that's why they are late, all right? Let's take a look at a few more dialogues to understand it better. All right, let's look at the first dialogue. Did you sleep well? No, I kept waking up to nature's call. Did you sleep well? No, I kept waking up to nature's call. The next dialogue. Why did you leave the movie? I had to answer the call of nature. Why did you leave the movie? I had to answer the call of nature. And the next dialogue. Where are you going so fast? Nature's calling. Where are you going so fast? Nature's calling. And the last dialogue. Why are you starting your break early? Nature calls. Why are you starting your break early? Nature calls. So this is a great idiom to use when you don't want to say toilet or restroom, okay? It's polite and it's a little bit funny. You know, both men and women can use it. It's very common. When you say it, everyone will understand, okay? Nature's call, or some people say nature's calling, or the call of nature, all right? That's it for this video. See you next time.